it will sometimes look lighter than your actual shade. Just know that the shade will be correct after it like works onto the skin. Best result and best way to sort of get I guess that happening. I don't want to call it like an activation or a bloom or like the pigment to transfer, but it's just like massaging it with the skin.
Which one do you want?
Are you a drum or a wind?
I'm all the above. There's 2 drums.
There's 3 of each.
Wow.
Man.
I couldn't have made that like look like a food. You know what I mean?
You can grab the stick. You haven't eaten in days.
Last night was amazing. I'd never been to the Box, but it's like definitely a destination in New York. It's kind of hard to get into, but it's basically like an upscale burlesque club. It almost feels like something that you go to in the 60s. Like it really doesn't feel like something of this time. But Smashbox, the beauty brand, just like completely bought it out for the evening. Oh my god, I can't even begin to imagine how much they spent on that, like to buy out a venue like that. But it was honestly sickening. The drinks were flowing and they launched a new foundation. 'Tis the season for foundations, apparently. I feel like it's very much like the back to school energy of like product launches. Fucking Tana Mojo was there. I was at the bar just ordering my little drink and I say to Jack, I'm like, I kind of want a Shirley Temple. And he's like, what? Like, you don't drink that. Like, just get a tequila soda. Like, you don't want to like mess up your stomach, whatever. And I hear someone from behind me go, can I get a dirty Shirley? And I'm like, fuck, can I turn around? Tana Mojo. Tana Mojo. I didn't have that on my bingo card, but she was really nice. I like didn't fangirl or anything because I didn't want to make her uncomfortable, but she was radiant. It was like, it was so cool. But I'm heading uptown. My best friend Maya has been in town for some work stuff and she's staying near Central Park, so I took an Uber like a baby. We're just gonna go on a walk with our other friend Josie and just have a good catch up before the weekend. It's Friday, baby. Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna grab a straw. Hi, good morning. It's such a gloomy Saturday, which makes me so happy. Like, there's a time and a place for like a sunny day where you're full of plans and like you're bopping around, you're just like outside all day. But when it's gross out, it like gives you permission to be a lazy shit and do nothing. And that's the plan. We woke up, like just vegged out in bed and we watched season 3 of the D'Amelio show. And this show just shouldn't be as captivating as it is. Like, it's embarrassing how taken and invested I am in their family. Watching this show, what is wrong with their parent? Heidi, and I forget whatever his name, the dad's the villain. Like, they're just like pushing this lifestyle on them. It feels like really, really distasteful to talk about like someone else's like intimate lives like this, but like, I really do think there was some sort of infidelity between the parents. Messy. Charlie and Landon do seem really wholesome though, but like I'll never be whole as a human being until I see Charlie on the Kardashians. Like, I need that for myself. Well, because Landon Barker, his dad is Travis Barker, and it's the Courtney of it all.
Duh.
Mm-hmm. Breakfast, we just restocked on my favorite cold brew, the La Colombe. We've been making hot coffees at home, and we could make cold brew too, but like, why mess with perfection?
You want to do the pancakes first?
Yeah. I think also the bacon, I think we should put it in the air fryer.
Bacon?
To make it like most crispy. Unless, do you want to cook the eggs in bacon fat after?
That's what.
Yeah.
That's why I got real bacon.
Okay, cool.
But I think the pancakes will take the longest.
Okay.
Ready? You want me to do that?
Yeah. Mine. The pancake mix we use, it's almost out, is the Birch Bender's paleo pancake. It's like almond flour, cassava, all that shit. Jack went grocery shopping at the top of the week and we had the best intentions to be homebodies this week and like eat in, but we had plans every single night. rainy day vibes are so immaculate. You know when it's raining outside and you just post up on your computer, you put something on the TV in the background, and I've just been designing a new life and personality on Pinterest for the past 2 hours. I just did one of my favorite masks of all time. It's the Caudalie Venergetic C+, like instant detox mask. I just have some breakouts on my chin, so I just did it. In the past few weeks, I've really been trying to get my shit together with like storage and organization, because of like the way my brain works. If I don't see something out in the open, I won't use it. Like I just forget about it. So because of that, I just like leave shit everywhere, and it's stressful. Like it's not a fun or cute way to live in your apartment. Why is this making me so red? I just did. Oh, I'm gonna go through. I have these drawers in my bathroom that I've only added to them in the past few months. Like I've never taken anything out. So me and Jack, God bless him, we're gonna go through these drawers and like kind of take out the products that I've tried. Maybe I didn't like them. Some stuff that I can start to sunset and take away, and then put in some new products that I'm gonna try. This could take 20 minutes. This could take 2 hours. It's really, I just don't know.
Here, give me the squatty potty.
Yeah.
You start from the bottom.
At the bottom, Kendall, you didn't stick out to me. You don't know that TikTok sound?
No.
Dance moms?
No.
The pyramid? This Summer Fridays body lotion, I love the texture of it, but you sniff it and you tell me what you think it smells like. It's very distinct. 1, 2, 3. Play-Doh. I think it smells like Play-Doh.
Oh, now it does, yeah.
Like it totally smells like Play-Doh. It's kind of disgusting.
So toss it.
Yeah, don't recommend. But I love Summer Fridays. Just like, this is just like not, it's not it. These Becca highlighters, Becca went out of business. And when I heard the news, I bought like 6 of these. I love this highlighter. The Fenty Beauty Primer. You didn't stick out to me. That said, I did use like 80% of it. So it's like when you buy something, you're gonna gaslight yourself into saying it's amazing because you spent money on it. This is how you know this shit is ancient. I literally hate this. This literally ruined my life. This made me break out so bad. And I feel like Supergoop is like a universally beloved, like clean brand, but anytime I talk about the glow screen breaking me out, my DMs, the DMs are loud. You're gone.
I don't understand by Caroline is she doesn't understand that if you take the top off of a product, it goes back on the product. So there's so many loose tops and bottoms to things.
You don't love me, Topper.
2.
You love the idea of me. You love being seen with
3,
me.
4.
But you don't love me.
5. 6. I could keep going. There's a lot more.
Cunty.
7. Because every thing you own that looks like this doesn't have a top on it.
You're so evil. That just canceled plans feeling. I actually did it this time, which I never, usually I get canceled on, I rarely cancel, but me and my friend Sophia, we're gonna go to Public Records tonight, which is kind of like a pop-in bar, and it's just the weather was not matching the vibe of the venue. So I texted her, I was like, I don't know, and she was like, I completely agree. But I haven't had a day like this in so long. Like I did not leave the house once today, which like normally isn't great for my mental health, but like today it just felt so luxurious. Fully felt like a Sunday, and like I can't believe the weekend's not over yet. Like I can't believe I have one more day of just like peace. That was a particularly really good shower. Okay, everything that I use. I have naturally wavy hair, but I feel like lately it's been leaning more like wavy puffy rather than like wavy defined. So I'm trying to play around with my hair care. So I'm trying the Function of Beauty for wavy hair. I don't know if this is like a sham when brands make different SKUs for like straight, wavy, curly. Like I do think it's just marketing, but I'm gonna try this out and I'll let you know if it makes any kind of difference. For a body scrub, I always use the First Aid Beauty KP Bump Eraser. This is like no other exfoliant I've ever used. The beads are just like really, really small to the point where like I feel like it actually is scrubbing off dead skin and makes a difference. Like when I compare it to other scrubs that I have, for instance, like this one from The Way, it feels really good on the skin, but the particles are just so big that I don't think it's doing anything for me. And then this is new to me. I just got from L'Occitane. This is their shower oil with almond, whatever. This is really unique. When you put it on your body, it feels just like an oil, but when it mixes with water, it becomes sudsy. I can't stand a body wash that makes my skin feel like stripped and tight, and because it's an oil first, it's just like it's really moisturizing. I love it. Months and months later, I'm finally watching the Barbie movie tonight. It's embarrassing that I haven't seen it. Like when I went to the ranch, all of my comments were like, oh my god, like Moja Dojo Casa House. And like, I wasn't born yesterday. I am online. I do get the reference, but I was like, haha. Yeah, I've just been busy. And like sometimes going to the movie theater does feel like a to-do, because it is a to-do, but it's finally available to watch at home, thank God, for like, it is $29. They know what they're doing. They're taking advantage of us. 2 people to go to the movies and like getting 1 movie snack, it equals $29. This is how I justify it. Like I would rather be on my couch with my homemade salmon, like vibing. This is the kind of night where like my soul wants to order pad see ew and curry, but my full fridge is like, bitch, you better not. I hope, honestly, I've had these rainbow carrots in my fridge for, ooh, they're so not good anymore. Bye. We have more carrots, thank God. Crisis averted. I really hope that these are also still okay. But whenever that's my vibe, I make this kind of like a paboon set at home. It's these really thin glass noodles, and then you add soy sauce, like a bunch of vegetables, and it looks really impressive, but it's actually really easy. Like you just make the noodles as you would regular pasta, kind of saute up the vegetables and put everything together. So I'm gonna make that with some salmon. I have some miso. I'll just like figure it out. This is what the noodles look like. You can get these from like any like health food store or Asian market, but they're called bean thread noodles. They're gluten-free and they're just like these really thin guys. And this is very much like a no recipe. I just use whatever vegetables I have in the house, but today I'm doing carrots, and I try to cut them long so they blend in well with the noodles, like in one bite. But I'm gonna do carrots, tomatoes, and then broccoli. Like I don't want the broccoli to get mushy, so I'm gonna cut this up and I'll add this in kind of towards the end. Because the noodles are so thin, you have to keep an eye on it. Like this cooks in like 5 minutes, and you really don't want it to get, like I don't want it to get mushy. Okay, she's done. I also added some egg. I love, you know when you get pad see ew at a restaurant and there's egg in it and it's just so good, so I always add eggs to a noodle dish when I can. And then I, like, as soon as the salmon was in here, I remembered I also had mushrooms, so I just added some in there. I'm hoping they soak up some of the miso from the salmon. Good? Mm-hmm. I'm in the best mood, like not drinking on a Saturday and waking up on a Sunday just like feeling like $1 million bills. Like what a feeling. Is this what it's like to be sober? The Barbie movie just like blew me out of the water in every way possible. The casting was spot on. Like truly when you look at Margot Robbie and like the way she played the character, no one else, it just like, it couldn't have been anyone else. I was seeing some stuff on TikTok a few months ago being like, oh my God, like Amy Schumer should have been Barbie. Like that would have been so funny. It's like, Amy Schumer would have played that role in a way that was like making fun of women. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of the beat of her comedy, and there's a time and a place for it. And I think it's funny sometimes, like I like to make fun of myself about like being a little girly pop and like I think I'm silly, but like the way that Margot Robbie played the character with just like so much truth. Like I loved the naiveness and like matter of fact that Margot Robbie's character had. There's so many things that we feel that just like have become so normal to us that it's not even, sometimes it doesn't feel worth expressing anymore because it's just like duh. Scene of like her walking in Venice Beach, he's like living for it, like people are gazing at him and he's like, oh whatever, and she's like, it's the undertone of violence that like we don't want to admit that we feel when men look at us. Also, I was a Barbie girl through and through growing up. I was not a Bratz girl. I was solely Barbie. And it was so cool how like every single costume and like every single like little beat of the Barbie, like President Barbie, Midge Barbie, I had that pregnant Barbie. That said, we're really overdue for an American Girl kind of version of this. If you follow, go to the American Girl TikTok. They're having a little too much fun over there. Like they like really like the caring and keeping of you, like they're like really make fun of themselves. I've been dying to talk about this for a damn minute. I need to go to the American Girl place in New York and like go get drunk. Like apparently I hear the drinks are actually very good and people like get turned there. I always like think about like things I want to do for like my 30th birthday or like milestone birthdays, but like life is so short. If you want to do something, like you should just do it for the next birthday. So fuck 30, maybe 28. To pregame the American Girl place, get a party bus and like be hammered with my friends and like have a little brunch with dolls. That feels like the move. look how good Sophia's apartment is. It's a studio, but the layout is just kind of, it's just kind of perfect. Like, it's hard to find studios that have good separation. And like in her apartment, it's just so clear. Like, this is the little bedroom area. She has her desk and then her little kitchen. So good. This is her first time living alone and the apartment looks so good. She had some friends over on Friday, so she just fed me leftovers. She's so good to me. We had like chicken and eggplant and cauli, and now we're gonna go to the furniture store. We're back. We're back. We're back. Like we never left. Sophia looks so cute. Look at, show them the trench. Okay. Also, this lighting is too good.
I just got this trench coat. It's the big L train in Bushwick yesterday, so it's massive.
Oh, I didn't realize you went to Bushwick yesterday.
That's where I went to the class.
Oh, yeah.
One of Bushwick has big windows.
Oh,
So like,
oh, nice.
yeah,
Oh, great. So cute.
I got this, $10.
Epic.
Vintage Vera Wang, vintage.
Vintage. Thrift.
Vintage Vera Wang.
Hey, if I didn't buy it firsthand, it's vintage.
No,
you
it's
know?
like literally so vintage. But I hate trench coats, or I love them, but I can never find them because they're so,
I know.
they take over my body.
Well, okay, come here. I feel like it's like, you can't tell here, but like
I'm
me,
very small.
I'm very low, because I'm 5'1", and like, look, I'm towering.
Yeah, and you're, I mean,
I am, okay, I'm getting some help
You have
from,
a platform.
I'm wearing my pilgrim shoes.
I have this.
Yeah.
But
But we're going to Mix Furniture. I've been before.
I've never been.
Yeah, it's really good.
I've been wanting to do it all weekends. It's been on my list of things to do all weekends.
It's kind of overwhelming.
Okay.
It's like you just have to like go in being like, because it's like going into a hoarder's home almost. Like there's a lot of fucking
We have to
shit.
go right now.
Yeah, we have to go.
Okay, let's go.
Ciao. Ciao. It is spit raining, but we did it.
Keep walking the highway.
We've been looking for art for the kitchen for so long, and it's kind of hard to tell like the scale, but I love, I'm gonna get this like huge painting with silverware for the kitchen. I cannot believe this thing fit in a fucking Uber. Slash, I never thought I would find something big enough to suit this huge wall. We've done it. Look at this thing.
Oh my god.
It's huge.
It's huge.
I know, but we have a huge wall.
It's the right size for the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Really goes with the theme of the room. The whole
Kitchen.
kitchen.
The whole kitchen thing. I love it. I feel like we're gonna have this our whole life. You know? Look at the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got it though.